Well, welcome back to Tim's Lawn Care. Just feast your eyes on this horrible looking backyard. Going back about a month ago, this was lush, thick green perennial ryegrass, and I deliberately let it go a little bit. I mean, the germination was absolutely brilliant. In the middle of the summer that we had a couple of heat waves where we had in excess of 42 degrees Celsius. It was really hot, and I got this to germinate in that time of the year. You can see it thickened up under this tree here, but it was in the shadow of a sprinkler head here, so it's completely dead. So I've totally mowed it back really hard on the lower setting on the weekend. It's now Monday. I did this on Sunday. I totally mowed it back right down to the lower setting. I put a bit of light sand on there, and I threw down some more seed and just another little dusting of sand, just to give it a little bit of coverage on the top of the seed. So I just thought I'd deliberately let this go and just see. I really neglected this, and there's still quite a bit of turf on there, and as you can see, the dog got back in, and I have to say that searching around on the internet, they said perennial ryegrass was one of the best for dogs, but no, it is atrocious. There's deep potholes over here, and I mean really bad. It burns instantly. Here's another pothole there, look at that, instant burn. As soon as she weed on that was dead. Look around to another spot. In fact, I reckon this was very recent, this one here, look at that. They start like that and they go to completely dead. So we'll just see how this responds. Like I said, I've reseeded, put some Scott's starter fertiliser down, and I'll keep you filled in to see how we go with this. But like I said, a few weeks ago it looked absolutely stunning. Just shows you in the middle of an Australian summer, you really need to keep the water up to it. So whether I'd recommend it for a lawn in summertime, I doubt it very much. Maybe if you're in Tasmania, you'd probably be okay. Maybe in the southeast of South Australia, Mount Gambier, might be alright, but it really struggled. I mean, the Adelaide Hills is quite a gentle climate within Australia. It's a lot cooler here, and I really had to when it was looking its best, I still had to water this every second day without fail. So it's just an interesting experiment, that's all. I'm sure it will come back now and be lovely through winter, because we don't get the snow here, so it gets very cold, but we don't get snow, and I'm sure this will look lovely in a few weeks. And summer, probably reseed it with some Santarana Cooch Bermuda grass, I think. So I'll keep you informed and see how we go. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now. Tim's Lawn Care. As you can see, within a week we've had quite a bit of growth on this ryegrass here. So I'm just about to give it a mow with the push mower, with the little Flymo H40 push mower. Just picking up a bit of the debris from the tree, but one thing you'll notice with the ryegrass, it's very sticky, so it's quite hard to, it'd be very hard to rake this. It's a very sticky lawn. So I'm just getting all the main bits off, and I'll give it a nice light mow. I'll just take the tips off here, get rid of this stuff. But gee, it comes back quickly, absolutely unbelievable. Just get a few views of it. The sun's just popped out. We've just had 30 millimetres of rain. That's about 1.25 inches in the old Imperial, but it's really filled in just a week. But there's still quite a few bare patches. I think where that dog's weed, like that there, there's been little or no germination whatsoever there. A couple of patches that hasn't filled in at all, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. I look at this one here, there's a bit of germination here in this patch here, but not much. Man, that's been better there. That's been okay. But this dog, the urine, is just so powerful. Here's another one here. They've been very slow to fill in. So I'm just going to persist. This bare patch over here, it's done quite well. So I'm just going to give it a light mow and then give it another seeding. Well, I might just give it a light mow, wait for these seeds to mature, mow it back hard and then reseed it in a week's time. Join you again soon. So welcome back. I've just given it that light mow. So this is about 10 days from that update of that dreadful looking lawn. Look how this comes back, this stuff. It's incredible. That lawn was... You'd never get a cooch back in that time. Never. And the, you know, it's only had starter fertiliser, but the green of this ryegrass is just unbelievable. If I could get this established and, you know, get some decent nitrogen on it, it would be unbelievable. But those urine holes are a real issue, I reckon. I mean, I don't know whether they're new ones where she's crept between the strings that I've put as a temporary fence and done some new ones, but I don't know. They're really bad. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to dig those out. It's actually raining now. Dig those out, fill them with soil and reseed. It didn't germinate very well last time when I looked down there. I just think it just bounced back from what was there. Just look at that. Just get back under the shelter. You see it's raining now. It's been raining all day on and off. You can still see still fairly weak germination here. The one over on that patch that was in the shadow of the sprinkler, that's germinating not too badly actually. Just a couple of really bad piss marks here, look over here, that one there. That's a shocker, that one there. But gee, you know, if you put some time into this, this would be absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'll give you another update soon. Bye for now. Finished. That's come up okay. It's still not really thick actually, but you know, it's better than what I had. Sometimes you just have to accept that. It's a lot better than what I had, but it's just not quite a thick lawn yet. I've put a heap of seed on this. It does get a lot of shade now here in winter, so I'm just worried about the top profile of this soil might just get a little bit slimy. I might have to introduce a bit of sand into the mixture in this thing. But oh, it's not too bad. But that's probably all the seed I'll put in here now. The edges won't be pristine until I get my Atom lawn edger back up and running. To me, that's the best lawn edger you can get. Has a nice double handle. You're not bending or twisting your back, so I'm looking forward to getting that back into action. That's my edges there, and it's not too bad. From what that was, you know, just a couple of months ago, it's pretty good. Not a bad turf variety. Bye for now.